Welcome to Next Topic Podcast, where the only rule is to stay on topic and no topic is off limits. Today is episode number 25, and it is Next Challenge number 3.
Yes.
The date is June the 16th, and we are still at home.
At home, shelter in place.
And for this challenge number 3, we are doing hot chips and hot questions.
Yes. So I am Shad, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do no intros. I'm low.
Claire. Jesus Christ. I'm Cam.
I'm Abel.
Mm-hmm. So for this hot chips challenge, Cameron, tell the people what kind of chips are we going to be eating?
Pacquiao, haunted ghost pepper chips. I don't know how you say Pacquiao, whatever the fuck it is.
Pocky? I would say Pocky.
I think Pocky too.
Y'all tell me what you would say.
Pocky, honey, ghost pepper chips for our viewers.
And
You know
say
who
that
can't see?
freaking hot.
Hella hot. And y'all know we already don't do well with spicy foods.
Yeah.
Y'all
So-
don't.
Girl. So the challenge for today is you either answer one of the hot burning questions or you eat one of the hot burning chips. So let's get into it. So first, we should just try eating one of the chips first. So this can gauge whether or not you're gonna be answering some questions or eating the chips. So everybody get your chips out.
Like a big healthy chip.
No, get a small one, because save the big ones.
I was gonna just take a bite of it.
Because some of mine is kind of.
I got that.
Okay, whatever.
We got a bit with that little bitty ass chip. He gonna put it in his mouth. 1, 2, 3, bite.
Wow.
I don't think it's bad.
It's good.
It's creeping.
I almost ate the bag.
It's a little hot.
It got a kick to it.
It do. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's a slow creeper.
It ain't like that damn chicken.
It ain't that chicken though.
No, it ain't.
Hey, you got to get a seasoning on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it starts to tingle the back of your
Ooh,
Oh, Cameron.
Yeah, I told you, bro.
I ate the side of the chip with the seasoning on. I was like, okay.
Mm-mm.
It ain't bad, though. But I see if you eat a lot
it's got a
more.
nice slow kick to it.
It do, and it's still like slowly creeping up.
Yeah, it's like
So
a
I think I might be having to answer every question.
No.
Okay. The first question is, trying to keep the questions, a little simple, a little dry at first and trying to get it a little harder. So the first question is, would you trade your siblings in for $1 million?
Trade them into like who? Like who are we trading in? Like
You
what's
trade them.
happening?
You trade them to someone, and they will give you $1 million.
All of them?
Let's go with one sibling, $1 million each.
No.
That's $3 million. Oh no. Ooh, you niggas might have to go.
Right.
What do you mean, right? That's all it takes?
I don't think I would do it. 'Cause
When
I
you
think the
say trade 'em in,
repercussions
like, I don't-
of them being gone is far worse.
Exactly.
But any given week, I might think twice about somebody going for a good millie.
Wow.
Wait, Abel, do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have two.
Would you trade them in?
Cameron.
No, I'm not. They same.
They saying, okay. So we all answer that question. We Cameron go get
I think I need to know what I'm trading them in for.
$1 million cash.
Make it worse.
like flavor or something, or like
Yeah, like what are they being sold to?
Trafficking.
No, hell no. That's cruel.
Or like move to a different continent and you will never see them again.
So you add
I
stipulations.
can't say that they would mind. They probably wouldn't mind going to another continent.
you
Let's
go
get
see
this
me
money, y'all.
Right. I'll come see you.
Okay, so we all did well. We all answered that question. let's go on to the next one. Have you ignored one of each other's text messages, and why did you do it?
Ooh.
Like somebody on this panel?
Yeah, let's do somebody on this panel.
Oh, I stay ignoring all you niggas. I for sure low. I see her.
You've ignored me. You ignored me when we were at the Black Joy Parade. I text you. I actually remember this. I text you. You was responding, and all of a sudden it was just silence.
I was tired. I wasn't going. Especially in the group chat, I'd be like, "What is she talking about? I ain't got time." Hell,
I feel like I've ignored a couple messages in the group chat before too. I don't do well in group chat.
Mm.
All my group chats are like muted, and I'll go check up on them later. So.
Okay,
I know you've done some ignoring, Roshan.
Oh yeah, I ignore them. The question is why I ignore them, because I don't ignore them because I don't have time. It's just like in a moment, I'm not responding to text messages at this moment during the day. So
Yeah.
I hear that.
right, I'm like I read them. I'm looking. I'm like I'll get back to this later.
Yep.
and then back to
I
it.
just don't.
Yes.
Yep.
Like I don't think from y'all three, I don't think I ever like perfectly read a text message and be like, I'm not doing this.
Got you.
Yeah. Okay, what about one of your best friends? Have you guys ignored one of their texts on purpose?
I have ignored texts before, but sometimes it's like if you respond, it might lead to like a whole full-blown conversation. And sometimes text conversations can be as exhausting as a phone conversation.
Or more.
And you
so.
gotta really be in the mood. Like, and often I'm not in the mood. So yes, I have ignored text messages.
Oh, can we go eat some, you ready to eat that chip? You want to eat your chip?
Oh.
Come on
Yeah,
back.
actually, I have. More so, I don't want to. Sometimes I just don't be in the mood to talk, to be honest, or just to text. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just call them or FaceTime them later. But for now, sometimes it's like the next day. But I rather come with like aligned energy than just be hella, messed up over the text message. So that's my thing.
Have I ignored any of my friends' texts on purpose? Because I don't feel like, because I'm thinking of like if a negative connotation with me like ignoring the text, like I don't want to fuck with you today.
But sometimes I feel it's not like
it's not
an issue
like
with
that
person. It's just like you just
no, because I have
ignore
ignored
it.
people's texts on purpose and then like text somebody else back.
Oh,
Like
Oh.
no, because Lauren, I know you because we be texting, but then you don't text me back. But then you be in the Instagram stuff, in the Instagram chat, doing a whole bunch of
I
stuff.
don't text you back.
Yes,
That's a lie.
I'd be like, ooh, you in at the real Nate Blackout. I'm like, they got their nerve. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we all did pretty well on that one. Cameron had to eat a chip because he want to offend none of his little friends, which we find understandable. Oh, to make it even spicier, if y'all parents watch this, have you ignored one of your parents' texts?
Damn.
Yes.
I have to.
My mom
Piece
sends
of
long
shit, bro.
paragraphs, and sometimes like, I don't have the energy, child. Let me save this book for later.
Cause my mama watched this shit.
I know, that's why I said.
But I be texting her. And she like, I don't got time for texting, so she called me. And sometimes I just don't feel like talking.
Oh, so you decline phone calls?
I was gonna say I ignore phone calls too.
I usually don't ignore my parents' phone calls.
It depends on what time it is.
I don't either. So I set myself up to not receive one sometimes.
Oh, you put your phone do not disturb or something?
No, by not texting back. Because if you have a long text message conversation with my mom, she will just call you. Because she don't like text. So I'm just, I'll answer this tomorrow. Not today.
Okay, but she gonna fuck you up.
I know.
Damn.
You should have ate a chip on that one. Abel, what about
Abel?
you?
Yeah. I usually text them right back. If it's a phone call, I just be like, can I call you later? And then if
Well,
it's a
that's not
text
ignoring
message.
No,
Yeah.
it ain't.
It ain't really. But if it's a text message, I see how like serious it is, and sometimes there is times I respond like the next day or call them the next day. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
man.
just
Shot.
low key.
Oh, no, I usually answer their phone calls.
What about text message?
No,
I
don't
think
ignore
by the I was gonna say the way you said that, I'm pretty sure you don't answer the text.
right, because they be too much in a text message. It'd be too much for me sometimes. And it's always some random something. I'm like, just call. Not also, I don't text with my parents that much anyway.
Fact, same.
Yeah, so it's mostly phone calls anyway. If we texting, it ain't ever lasted more than 2 or 3 messages ever.
Mm.
Okay, let's spice this up a little bit. For the question is a little different for me, but have you ever been attracted to someone of the same sex as you?
I find women attractive all the time.
What'd you say, Cameron?
Attracted in what way? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
The way that's make this question hot and spicy.
Like to
Yeah.
What do you say?
like I've never been sexually attracted to someone to where I want to have sexual intercourse with the opposite sex. No.
With the same sex, you mean?
Same sex. No.
Wait.
I'm telling you opposite sex. But yeah, no, no.
So what way have you been attracted to someone of the same sex as you? In what way would you call it?
Like Jason Momoa is a very attractive human being. Absolutely. Aquaman was the shit. But I just think he's a good looking dude. I'm not saying like I would have sex with him because I wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't either. That's on the last challenge.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well,
Yeah,
about it.
I know so. Come on, bro.
Jeez, Cameron.
Hey, he always does this. No, no. Like I said, like Cameron's answer to basically, no.
Go ahead.
Not.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said what?
Hey, eat your chip.
Stop playing. Stop playing me.
Why,
yeah,
a little shaky.
My question would be no. I mean, my answer would be no.
I was like, that's the question. I'm like, no.
Confused. He drinking water. He's nervous.
Dude, he ever need a chip? He burning up. Well, what way have you been attracted to the female? The same way as them, as a male version?
No, I would say that I've been attracted to women before in that way. Where not like that, Karen, calm down. I know, but the question really doesn't say, "Oh, you're attracted to me. You really want to get in the bed with them." But you see them in a sexual, like women are beautiful. Like, and I'm not going to be like, "Oh, she's not attractive and sexy and whatever." Rihanna, I think we talked about this. I would never say like, "Oh, I wouldn't." It's gonna be wild. But I wouldn't be in a threesome with her. It's Rihanna.
Okay, love.
Cameron, would you be in a threesome with Jason Momoa?
And the third was a woman?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we fucked the shit out of her. Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
That sounds
So, would there be like any other men you wouldn't have a threesome with?
Well, let's be very clear. If I'm having a threesome with another man, we aren't touching each other. We on I ain't doing that touching poles either. This ain't AT&T.
Going on the Eiffel Tower.
Hey.
We're on the opposite side. We father. But this ain't AT&T. We ain't planting the same telephone pole in the same spot. It ain't happening.
Yeah, I had looked.
Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of another dude that I wouldn't have in a threesome to fuck somebody with. Like, I don't know.
Do you have a threesome with any woman and any man?
What? No. There's standards here.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm like, so it's a certain caliber of men that you have a threesome with, and some you would not.
See, that's hard to say. That's hard to say. Like, if you don't know them, yeah, they have to be a good-looking dude, or like they can hold their own. but I've had a threesome with a friend who
I'm
don't
about to
look
spice it up because I'm about to ask.
that don't look like
Hey,
Jay.
Who
they
you
coming with
having
other
one with
questions.
a veil?
I don't
Hey,
know.
dog, eat that
I'm
chip,
trying
bro.
to spice it up.
Eat that chip, bro.
I don't know. I don't think a bell could keep up. I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all gotta be bent. I'm gonna eat that chip.
Eat that chip, Bell.
Hey, say something else.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna eat that chip.
I don't know.
Okay, so Roshad.
Who, me?
Damn, it's a big ass chip too.
No, I'm
Wait.
asking Roshad a question.
Oh, I
No, I'm not
thought-
asking
you
if
asked me if we
y'all.
have a
Oh
threesome
no! I wasn't going. I wasn't even gonna go there. What I was gonna ask,
I would be interested, though.
Roshad don't look interested at all.
I'm trying to see how
in
this
that.
will work. That's
I am-
My nose running.
We've had conversation when you said you would try and having sex with a woman.
Yes.
That's what I want to know. Yeah,
Yes. Why not?
you would. Why not?
Why not?
He said something like,
I said you would like that because I've heard from some, homosexual men that they're like kind of repulsed by the thought of like a woman's vagina.
I'm not always repulsed by it.
Oh,
Not always. There are some repulsive moments, but I'm not always like. It's not like something like I would want to like always partake in. You know, it's like ew, yuck. But it's not like it's like ice cream flavors. This is not a flavor I would want, but it's just the only flavor. Like, give me a scoop.
Okay.
You ever been somewhere
okay.
like?
What woman does it for you?
I think the funny thing is, it probably the same woman that does it for you.
Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm like, that's an opportunity that anyone shouldn't pass on.
fact.
Right. So I'm like,
You passed on her when we played the game.
Oh, I
Abel.
didn't. I didn't. I swear I didn't. Come on now.
I just remember yelling, Rihanna.
you passed
Yeah,
on her, Abel?
Nah, I said something like, y'all hella thirsty. And then y'all was like, Rihanna? I was like, man, I remember.
We wanted to watch that clip back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got
All right,
camera.
what's the next spicy question?
Okay. We got real deep in that one.
We did.
Okay.
Lo who she would have a threesome with.
Who?
We didn't ask Lo who she would have a threesome with.
I said Rihanna.
Oh.
The first thing.
Times. Yeah, I was the first one who said I'd have one. Y'all was all shy.
Because you was putting me with a Bell and Rashad. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. That's a celebrity.
Go ahead, Roshad.
Okay. Who, in between the four of us, will be the worst one to date?
Lauren.
You always just say stuff just to say it.
No, I'm dead ass.
And why?
Why
The next part
me?
is why.
Oh yeah, why me?
Lauren
The
is
first person, like, no offense, I was gonna say Abel, and the only reason I was gonna say Abel, the only reason I was gonna say Abel is you're typically not that vocal, and for me, like conversation and expressing yourself and being vocal, like, is a big thing. That was the only reason. So, like, there's no shade to you, Abel.
No
So
shade,
now
no
I'm trying to
tea.
figure out why me.
See, because of that vocalness, your
It's the
vocal.
opposite.
But no, not,
Oh,
it isn't really vocalness. It's more
Aggressiveness?
talking at them. You don't talk with them. And that, I can't, because I'm going to just mush you.
Not much.
Who you talking at? Talk with me.
I talk with when it's appropriate. But sometimes it's appropriate to be talked at.
And that's your problem.
Ooh. Who knew?
Roshad, what is your answer?
What is my answer?
And don't you dare say me. Because we get along.
I get along with all y'all.
Here.
Huh?
can't.
Rashad, like right here.
With the same energy.
Rashad ain't got no fucking emotions.
Right. Because I would say Cameron, because Cameron don't
everybody got emotions though.
I don't
You're
think
just good at hiding it.
because like if I like imagine myself like dating a Bell, I can I can get a Bell to do things I want him to do.
Hey, y'all hella funny. Y'all think y'all know me, but y'all don't.
How you hold him into what you want.
Right, and a Bell can use my expertise. It'd be funny dating Lauren. It'd be because me and Lauren do fight a lot.
But we have a good time.
We do. we
All
do.
time.
We both probably end up dead.
Yeah.
but
Y'all
we
kill each
don't
other.
listen.
See,
But me and Lauren fight, but we
Problematic.
listen to each other. I'm like, Lauren, get that. I don't want to get that. But she arguing with me after she's getting it. I tell Cameron to get it. He just don't move.
Yeah, good for.
Mm-hmm. If it was your turn, you don't let me answer the question.
You said who would be the hardest? He said
The worst was it.
the worst.
The hardest is
Damn. You said the worst. All you had to say is the worst. But I'm surprised Lo said that I can't talk or something.
no, I didn't
you
say
surprised?
that.
Wow.
See? Now this would lead to a damn argument because that ain't what I said.
I would have been like, you got me fucked up.
That's not what I said. I just said you're not as vocal as the other two.
Okay.
We
and that you said what?
We're hella vocal.
For real. All y'all vocal now that I think about it.
You had to think about
Yeah,
that.
so that's why I said it was no shade to you, Abel.
Just your damn mouth.
Hmm.
You can eat a chip, my nigga, like if it's that hard.
You said what?
You can eat a chip if it's that hard.
No, it ain't that hard. I'm just trying to think, like, cause y'all, I feel like three of y'all up there in terms of being vocal.
But some of us are funnier than others. Some of us are a little more charismatic.
It's not about vocal. Vocal and things. You don't have to be about vocal.
I'm the one who said that.
Right. Yeah. Cameron did too on the opposite end of the spectrum, the vocal aggressiveness. Mine was like people who don't listen to me.
And Rashada's lack of emotion.
Right. Mm-hmm. We all become for each other, so we just wait for you to shoot the last person.
Right.
Yeah, I think it would definitely have to be Rashad. Because he's vocal and you say he lacks emotion, so you know what I mean? You got to be tuned in with your emotions.
I know what they are. You just don't.
What's the next question?
The realest conversation we didn't have, huh?
Right?
Mm-hmm. This is kind of in the same vein. What is the most annoying thing or habit about each of us?
Annoying
thing. Let me pull out my list.
So should we start with a person and just talk about what we think is annoying about the person and just move on to the circle, or should we just let each person go and talk about each person?
I'll start with Rashad.
Okay, go.
I'm sure there's a lot of annoying stuff you can say. You guys are brothers.
And he don't really annoy me like that. It's just when like he having a conversation with anybody, they talk and he'll just say, yeah, like that's like his I'm listening, but I'm not listening word. Like, yeah. What? Like, you're not even hearing what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. People just be talking, like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
can't say that I'm annoyed. Like, I don't feel like I actually.
It's also said like worst habit.
Yeah, that is a terrible habit. But I don't like you don't really annoy me. Not a lot of
people. At all?
Rashad, no, not really. He's not an annoying person. Now me, I'm an annoying person. Don't say nothing, Lo.
No, it's funny because I'm trying to think what you do that really annoys me, and I don't know what. I don't think I get annoyed by y'all.
It's all annoying and worst habits as well. I kind of put it as a twofer in there.
annoying and worst habits.
No.
Thank you. Glad I don't annoy you. Bell say too much for me.
That's the only thing I was thinking of.
Like, nigga, say
I
it.
don't think the about Abel annoy me. The thing about Abel annoy me, Abel be so long-winded.
Get to the point.
I'll be like, Pumpkin, we just asked you what you get from the store. We didn't ask you like I wanted my car right. The car didn't start, so I had to back up.
Hey, I'm a writer. That's how I think.
I'd be like, move on. And then we be done. He come back. Oh yeah, and I meant to say in my other part, I'll be like, it's a wrap. We concluded. We have ended this.
Hey, multiple people have told me that. That's true.
Anything about us that annoys you?
Hold on. So Lauren.
No. Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Rashad.
Ooh, tell me.
Well, I'm not particularly annoyed by Lauren. Lauren's worst habit.
Not particularly annoyed. Keep going.
Well, I'm easily annoyed. But the thing about Lauren's worst habit is her lack of patience.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'll be like, Lauren, calm the fuck down. Like, it's not this serious. Like, girl, it'll take all this.
I will take that.
Yeah, I'll be like, girl.
Yeah. And she trying to take over a lot. Like, well, just let me do it. Like,
She got a takeover spirit.
sit your ass down.
If it needs to be done a particular way, I'm gonna do it myself.
What do you think your thing to do?
Especially if I'm gonna put some men in charge of doing something. Y'all don't ever do nothing right. Okay, not ever. Okay, but a lot of times you don't.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
For real.
No, I'm still not annoyed by y'all though.
I would say, for Lo, I would say, Lo comes as late as me, so I would just say that. I would say she
I am not as late
things.
as you. That's a goddamn lie.
Low key, it's true. You be late, so I'm like, all right, we gonna have to wait 10 more minutes for Lo.
Abel, I'll be there before you. This is the first time you ever been on time to something, is because it's virtual.
And none of y'all was on time.
And every other episode, you've been late with technical difficulties too.
Low key.
That's
all I could think of. That's all I could think of.
Y'all do be trying to say I'm late, but I don't be late.
All you motherfuckers be late. If we be keeping it 100.
Okay, now this reminds me, Roshad. Because you be the first one to be talking about how late people are, but you be walking around in your tank top, not ready, putting your deodorant on. I can't stand when people be like, oh, you late, but you're not ready yourself.
My thing is, the reason I'm not ready because I know y'all ain't going to be ready. Because y'all know me. Y'all know I can be on time and always ready. The reason that I am not is because you are not.
His only get away with that is that he could be in his tank top because everybody going to meet here anyway. So by the time I get here, his deodorant to be on, his shoes to be on.
They're gonna be late. Danny gotta be set up light. I'm in my tank top. I come back still dressed. Y'all still ain't ready.
I'll be ready.
And don't get me started on Cameron late ass. Ugh, that just gonna hurt my soul.
If you want me to be on time, tell me it starts 20 minutes before it's supposed to start.
No, tell yourself it starts 20 minutes before.
No. I swear to God, I be trying to be on time and I can't. I wasn't on time in the military.
Wow. You wasn't on time to the Zoom and it's in its own goddamn house.
That's wild.
Late to Zoom classes. I'm like, look, it was traffic.
Right. Booking around that corner to the other room.
Ridiculous.
Okay, we need some more spicy. We need spicier questions.
That was the spiciest one I had.
Yeah, I'm not even done.
The spiciest one was about. Well, I made it into about a threesome, but
right. I didn't want to, dive too much into the sex questions.
But I would have made people eat some chips.
But you be the main one talking. Let's not do no sex questions.
Okay, Lauren,
I would have ate a chip.
Okay, go, Cameron. Ask me sex. Come on, Cameron don't want to do these questions.
Don't ask me nothing. No. Mute.
Get her, Cameron.
Cam, we didn't even hear you.
When the last time
And
you
that's good. That's good.
We can't hear you when anybody else talk.
when the last
La 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 la.
I'll put it in the chat.
La la la.
Put it
Yeah,
back.
childish. Yeah, childish.
So that was it. Let me try one of these. Oh, this one.
Do it back, Lord.
Okay, let's all get another chip.
Answer that.
I can't hear you.
Okay. When the last time you threw it back? You can't talk, nigga.
Let me see.
Hey, these is low key.
I'll answer the question.
I have a question
Huh?
for all of you. Have you ever cheated? To be honest.
No.
Mm-mm.
You want that?
Huh?
I know.
Oh. I said no. I saw him looking around.
I already said no. 'Cause I was on this hot. I was on to the next one.
We know,
Have
Lo.
you thought about cheating?
No, I'll just leave.
I ain't ever had a good enough relationship to even cheating would even been a thing.
Yeah, that was really spicy.
No, I've never cheated. I'm not that type of person. Like I said, when I get in a relationship, I'm a tunnel vision. To all my viewers out there, you feel me?
Okay. Have you ever
Always shooting a shot.
What?
Would you think it?
have you ever had sex in public? Was that your chick? Or?
Cheers, y'all.
I'm just eating chips.
Oh, like chips. Yuck.
So,
You
Bell,
don't like chips?
Lauren, you gonna answer
We weren't going there.
Eat your chip, Lauren, then. Eat your chip. Just eat your chip.
the shot?
I thought the episode was
I
over.
said no.
And we had time.
We little started, but we ended up going to the room.
Okay. Well, all right. So I said no, and y'all ate chips.
Well, we're eating chips now. So what is your favorite category of porn?
The episode was over.
Nope.
It's not.
You
can-
said 25 minutes. Or
Girl, eat the chip.
You was the one complaining. This is not spicy enough.
We spicing them up.
Lauren like
Oh, we should guess each person's favorite category.
Lauren like burglary porn.
yes.
Burglary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of hot.
They break in with the mask on.
Mhm.
You know she's not breaking. They like grab her and she looked back. Like, she, oh no.
On that note, this has been a great challenge. Obviously,
So y'all didn't plan on answering the question.
Oh, I was gonna say Cameron like a Hispanic homeowner.
homeowner?
Yeah.
That's
was
real
specific.
obscure, Abel. That's
Right.
obscure
I didn't know that was a
category.
category. I was just looking for ebony, Asian,
That
not the
Homeowner.
bitches who own apartments, but the
Mhm.
homeowner.
I'm gonna look that up. I don't know.
Me too.
That's interesting.
go ahead, check that out.
Yeah, send them a link up there.
Nah.
Because I don't think
No.
nobody else heard of that category but you. Matter of fact, send us all a link because I'm curious too.
No, I really just made it up.
Abel like powerlifting women. Women that can like lift.
Just imagine a Bell and his girlfriend.
How'd you know?
Y'all, we need to end
And
this
on that
episode.
note,
We need to end
yes.
this.
Thank you for tuning in to Next Topic.
Next topic, Poppet.
Topic podcast. I was gonna say Next Topic Challenge show. Challenge number 3. We will be back next time for challenge number 4 in a few weeks. Click that link. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Listen on Spotify. My mouth is kind of spicy. Yeah. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, yada yada yada. Oh, follow me at Cool Key COOLKEY. Yeah.
follow me at Shads_space. That's SHADS_SPACE. Boom.
Follow me at
Everything Clinton my clan. You want everything. I want everything. I got all the stuff. I'm gonna take that.
There you go. Look,
Yeah.
even up
That's funny.
KLICKSBYKM.
And you can follow me at Abby Russ, ABIIRUSS on Instagram and Twitter. Yes, sir.
And shout out to Packy Chips.
Pacquiao chips,
It ain't Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao did not make these chips.
straight from Philippines. Okay, never mind.
I need y'all to make a hotter chip.
I think they do have a hotter chip. It's like a single thing. It's just like a thing that's just one big chip.
Oh.
I think it's the same company. I don't know.
Well, find it, Lauren, so we can use it next time.
It's like Doritos.
Why don't want to do a hot challenge with me?
Okay.
I'm the wrong one.
Toodaloo. Bye.